Do you wish to know the secret to manifesting like a millionaire? Not merely to dream of wealth, but to live as if you possess it now? Then listen closely, for this truth has been hidden in plain sight. The truth is not in effort, nor in toil, nor in schemes. It lies in the assumption of the feeling of the wish fulfilled. This is the pearl of great price. This is the hidden treasure, buried in the field of your own being. We do not manifest wealth by chasing it, just as we do not catch the horizon by running toward it. Wealth is not something to be attained, it is something to embody. You do not become a millionaire by acquiring money. You become a millionaire by thinking from the consciousness of already being one. The world will mirror your consciousness, not your hopes, not your wishes, but your state of being. And so the secret is simple. Live in the end. Imagine for a moment that you are already wealthy beyond measure, not as something outside of you, not as a future event, but as your current reality. Feel the weight of the watch on your wrist, the smoothness of the leather seats in your car, the freedom of knowing that money answers to you. Can you feel it? Good. Now hold that feeling. This is the secret. Neville once said, assume the feeling of the wish fulfilled and continue feeling it until that which you feel becomes fact. There is no power greater than assumption. All things are made through your imagination. Creation is finished. Every state already exists. The millionaire version of you exists now. You do not need to create it. You only need to enter that state and remain there. You may say, but I am not rich. I say, who told you that? For what you accept as true becomes true for you. You are not poor because of your bank balance. You are poor because you believe you are. The world is a reflection of your inner assumptions. You cannot escape the law. As within, so without. If you wish to change the outer world, you must first change the inner man. When you feel yourself to be rich, the world cannot help but conform. This is not delusion. It is the law of consciousness. You are not pretending. You are creating. You are impressing upon your subconscious mind a new identity. And the subconscious, being impersonal, will accept it as true. It will then move heaven and earth to bring your world into alignment with that new identity. People believe that money is earned by hard work. I tell you, money is a byproduct of your state of consciousness. There are those who work hard all their lives and remain in lack, and there are those who move effortlessly through life in wealth and abundance. What is the difference? Their state of consciousness. One labors in the consciousness of poverty, the other lives in the assumption of wealth. So if you desire to manifest like a millionaire, you must first feel like one. You must go to sleep each night, not in the awareness of what you lack, but in the conviction that you already possess it. Let your last thought before sleep be, I am wealthy, I am successful, I am free. Do not just say these words, feel them. Let them saturate your being. Let them become more real than what your senses report. The senses will lie to you. They will say, you have no money. But the imagination is truth. What you imagine with feeling is far more powerful than what you see. All things are created first in the mind. The outer world is but a shadow of your inner state. If you want to change the shadow, you must change the source. And the source is you. You are the operant power. Do not wait for signs. Do not wait for evidence. Assume the feeling now. Do not ask how it will come. That is not your concern. Your only concern is to dwell in the state desired. The how will unfold naturally, effortlessly, through bridges of incidents that your rational mind could never predict. Trust the law. Trust the process. You may be tempted to return to your old state. The world may confront you with appearances of lack, but do not be swayed. Remain faithful to the vision. Persist in the assumption. Millionaires are not made by money. They are made by mindset. You are what you believe yourself to be. Your imagination is your greatest tool. If used consciously, it can transform your entire life. If used unconsciously, it will reproduce your fears. Be vigilant. Choose wisely. Imagine only what you wish to experience. Walk in the assumption of your desire fulfilled. Think from it, not of it. There is a vast difference between thinking of wealth and thinking from wealth. When you think of wealth, you are separate from it. You place it in the future. But when you think from wealth, you embody it. It becomes your present reality. And that present reality will soon express itself in the world around you. Do not say, I will be rich. That is to confess you are not. Instead say, I am rich, and feel the truth of it. Let every cell in your body resonate with that vibration. Let it be so real to you that the world must bend to reflect it, and it will. You may wonder, what if I do not feel wealthy? Then pretend until you do. Act as if you are already that which you seek to be. Walk as if you own the world. Speak as if you have all the time and money in the world. Dress, think, move, and live in the confidence of your new identity. The subconscious does not know the difference between what is real and what is imagined. It only accepts what is felt. When you persist in the feeling becomes fact. The invisible becomes visible. The dream becomes reality. This is the secret the world has forgotten. This is the truth buried beneath religion, beneath philosophy, beneath all doctrine. Consciousness is the only reality. And what you are conscious of being, you become. You are not here to chase money. You are here to create. You are here to express the fullness of your being. Wealth is not outside of you. It is within you, waiting to be expressed. Do not beg the world for crumbs. You are the king. You are the queen. You are the divine imagination clothed in human form. Act like it. Do not look to the economy. Do not look to circumstances. Do not look to others. Look only to yourself. You are the cause. The outer world is the effect. If you want to change the effect, you must change the cause. And the cause is your state of consciousness. You must rise in consciousness to the level where wealth is natural, where success is assumed, where abundance is your birthright. Do not try to bring wealth down to your level. Lift yourself to the level of wealth. And how do you do that? By assuming the state, by living in the end. Ask yourself, how would I feel if I were already a millionaire? Then live in that feeling. Dwell in that mood. Make it your home. Return to it often throughout the day. When doubts arise, and they will, remember who you are. You are the operant power. You are the master of your fate. You are not a victim of circumstance. You are not bound by the past. You are not limited by appearances. You are the creator, the architect, the divine imaginer. And what you imagine with conviction, you bring to life. Wealth is not created through effort. It is revealed through consciousness. You have been given the greatest gift, the power to imagine. Use it. Use it wisely. Imagine better than the best you know. Imagine as if your imagination were God, and it is. Your world will not change until you do. But the moment you assume the new state, your world begins to shift. It may not happen overnight, but persist. Remain faithful. Do not waver. Do not fall back into doubt. The seed has been planted. Water it with belief. Nurture it with repetition. Guard it from fear. And in due season it must bear fruit. This is the law. Immutable, unchangeable. What you feel yourself to be, you become. What you occupy in imagination, you experience in reality. Therefore choose the highest. Assume the best. Live in the richness of your fulfilled desire. If you are to manifest like a millionaire, then you must think like one, feel like one, and live like one. Not in arrogance, but in quiet confidence. Not in fear, but in faith. Not in lack, but in lavish abundance. The world is a mirror. Smile at it and it smiles back. Frown and it frowns. Speak to it with the assurance of a millionaire, and it will echo your wealth back to you. Everything begins and ends in you. There is no power outside of consciousness. There is no other cause. So go within and create a new world. Go within and feel the reality of your dream. Go within and know the truth. You are already that which you seek. Say to yourself each day, I am wealth. I am abundance. I am prosperity. Not because it is wishful thinking, but because it is the truth. And truth, when believed, sets you free. Millionaires are not born. They are imagined. And when the imagination is sustained, the world must obey. So assume it boldly. Live it faithfully. And the riches of the world will flow to you, not because you chased them, but because you became them. This is the secret to manifesting like a millionaire. This is the divine art of assumption. Practice it, live it, become it, and watch the world transform before your very eyes. It is not enough to merely hear these words. You must embody them. Truth that is not lived is truth that is lost. Your transformation will not come from understanding alone. It will come from application. Night after night, you must return to the state of the wish fulfilled. Morning after morning, you must rise in the certainty that your desire is already yours. And throughout the day you must walk the earth as if you are already that which you have claimed to be. The mind may resist. The senses may protest. The world may appear unchanged, but remain unmoved. Your assumption, if persisted in, will harden into fact. This is not a matter of belief. It is a matter of law. Like gravity, it does not require your permission. It only requires your alignment. The universe does not respond to need. It responds to identity. And your identity is determined by what you claim yourself to be. Claim it now, not tomorrow, not next week. Now. Say it. I am a millionaire. Feel it. Breathe it. Walk in it. Let no contrary thought linger. Let no opposing appearance disturb your conviction. When the world shows you the opposite, smile, for you know that what you see is merely the old echo of past beliefs. It has no power unless you give it power. Imagination is the only redemptive power in the universe. All that you see was once imagined. Every fortune began as a dream. Every empire started with a single thought. Why should it be any different for you? You are not less than those who have succeeded. You are not inferior to the wealthy. The only difference is the state they occupy. And now you know how to enter that state. The door is always open. The question is, will you walk through it? Will you dare to believe in your own creative power? Will you risk the ridicule of the world to honor the truth within you? Will you choose to live from the end even when the middle seems uncertain? Those who manifest like millionaires do not wait for proof. They become the proof. They do not ask the world for permission. They declare to the world who they are, and the world conforms. This is not arrogance. This is spiritual certainty. This is divine authority. You are not here to struggle. You are not here to survive. You are here to thrive, to radiate abundance, to express the infinite riches of your imagination. And the only requirement is that you believe. All that you seek is seeking you, but it cannot find you in a state of lack. It will only recognize you when you radiate the frequency of that which you desire. So radiate it, project it. Let your inner world become so rich, so vivid, so saturated with the feeling of success, that the outer world must match it. You do not need to know the details. You do not need to plan every step. The Lord takes care of the how. Your job is the what. Your job is the feeling. Your job is to be the version of yourself that already has it. Then the path will unfold. The people will appear. The circumstances will rearrange. The opportunities will present themselves. You will be led from one perfect moment to the next, not by chance, but by law, not by force, but by flow. And you will look back one day and marvel at how easily it all came together, not because you pushed, but because you aligned. This is the way of the imaginal act. This is the power of the unseen. And this, dear one, is the secret to manifesting like a millionaire. Let others chase shadows while you dwell in the substance of imagination. Let others hustle and exhaust themselves while you quietly assume the state and watch the world reshape itself around your conviction. There is a stillness in true wealth, a calm knowing that all is yours because you have claimed it inwardly. You need not prove anything to anyone. The moment you feel yourself to be rich, you are rich. The outer world is just playing catch-up. The greatest illusion is that manifestation is a struggle. It is not. The struggle is only in trying to hold two opposing beliefs at once, to desire something while simultaneously believing it is not yours. The moment you drop the resistance, the doubt and the questioning, and instead surrender fully to the assumption that it is yours, that it is already done, then manifestation becomes effortless, natural, inevitable. Do you not see? You were never meant to chase money. Money was meant to chase you. When you become the embodiment of value, wealth cannot help but flow into your experience. You do not become valuable by acquiring things. You become valuable by becoming aware of who you truly are. A creator, a divine being whose thoughts shape reality. Begin now, not by making a plan, but by assuming the end. Not by asking for signs, but by being the sign. Your inner conversations, the silent words you repeat to yourself throughout the day. These are your true prayers. Make them holy. Make them aligned with your desire. Say not, I need more money, but I am money in motion. Say not, how will it come? But it is already done. The more you identify with the reality of wealth within, the faster the world will bend to reveal it without. Impress your subconscious daily with the feeling of already being a millionaire. Visualize it clearly. Speak it confidently. Feel it constantly. When doubts whisper, do not argue. Simply return to the state. Return to the end. Remind yourself that the world must follow your conviction, not the other way around. When you do this long enough, persistently enough, faithfully enough, something remarkable happens. The old world begins to fall away. The people, the events, the opportunities begin to rearrange themselves, not because you fought for them, but because you aligned with them. They were always there waiting behind the veil of your old self-concept. So tear the veil. Leave behind the identity of the one who lacks, who waits, who hopes. Step fully into the identity of the one who is. For he who has more will be given, and he who has not, even that which he has shall be taken away. This is not punishment. It is law, the law of assumption. You are not manifesting money. You are manifesting yourself as someone who money naturally flows to. This is why it is not about external action. It is about internal alignment. When you become the embodiment of wealth, wealth becomes effortless. Doors open. Synchronicities unfold. Life becomes your servant. And it all begins with a feeling, a single powerful feeling that you are already what you desire to be, that you lack nothing, that you are already complete. When you live from this place, reality must mirror it, not may, must. Keep your imagination sacred. Do not defile it with worry, with lack, with doubt. Guard it as you would guard a treasure chest. For it is the womb of creation. Everything you now see was once imagined, and everything you now imagine with faith will one day be seen. So rise into your power. Stand in your truth. Claim your inheritance. You are not meant to scrape by. You are meant to reign. You are not meant to wish. You are meant to command. And your command is your assumption. Your sustained inner knowing that what you desire is already yours. You see, the secret is not hidden in complex strategies, or in the advice of so-called experts. The secret lies in the simplicity of your own self-perception. Who do you believe yourself to be right now? That is the seed. And from that seed your entire world unfolds. If you believe yourself to be wealthy, not wish to be, not hope to be, but know yourself to be, then everything in your world will rearrange itself to reflect that conviction. But this requires discipline, not inaction, but in awareness. You must discipline your mind to return, again and again, to the state of the fulfilled desire. When you are tempted to check your bank account to see if the money is there, remind yourself that is the old reflection. It is not the truth. The truth is what you have accepted within. Remain faithful to that inner vision. This is why Neville emphasized imagination above all, because imagination is the only creative power. What you imagine with feeling becomes your world, and you are always imagining. The question is, are you doing it consciously? Are you imagining what you desire? Or are you imagining what you fear? To manifest like a millionaire, you must withdraw your attention from appearances and place it firmly on the reality within. It is the inner world that creates the outer, not the reverse. Appearances will tempt you to believe otherwise. But remember, the outer is simply the echo. Do not argue with the echo. Speak only to the source. You are the source. Your thoughts, your assumptions, your feelings, these are the building blocks of your reality. And when you construct your inner world with wealth, ease and luxury, the outer must conform. Do not strive. Do not force. Simply assume and persist. Repetition is the key. Just as a gardener must water the seed daily, so must you feed your consciousness with the feeling of wealth daily. Speak it, write it, imagine it, saturate your world with it, and then let it go, knowing it is done. There is nothing more powerful than a mind made up. Once you have decided that you are wealthy, the universe begins moving. People, events, and circumstances are stirred to bring about your assumption. You are not moving the pieces. The law is, and the law is always perfect in its execution. So do not worry about time. Time is irrelevant to the law. The law knows only states, and once the state is assumed, it must be expressed. It may seem like nothing is happening, but below the surface all is being prepared. The roots are growing. The foundation is being laid. Remain still. Remain confident. Trust the unseen. Every moment you dwell in the assumption, you are shaping your future. Every second spent in the feeling of wealth is a declaration to the universe. This is who I am. And the universe, being obedient to your every command, says yes. There is no power outside of you. You are the operant power. You do not need permission. You do not need confirmation. You need only to know. Know who you are. Know what you possess. Know that the moment you assume, it is yours. Speak from the mountaintop, not the valley. Speak from the solution, not the problem. Walk as one who already has what he desires. Think as one who is already living his dream. Feel as one who knows he can never lack. This is the millionaire consciousness. It is not about numbers. It is about identity. A millionaire is someone who feels wealthy, regardless of his current circumstances. And it is that feeling that draws all things to him. Opportunities, ideas, connections, abundance, they are simply mirrors of his self-concept. So change your concept of self. Let go of the old story. The one where you struggle, where you hope, where you wait. Step into the new story. The one where you are rich, confident and free. Live in that story. Speak from that story. Sleep in that story. And soon the old will dissolve like mist in the morning sun. The world will no longer resist you. It will respond to you. Because you are no longer reacting to life. You are creating it. You have become the cause. You have become the master. You have become the millionaire. When that shift happens, it is unmistakable. It's not just about money showing up in your account, or opportunities falling into your lap, though they will. It's the calm, unshakable inner knowing that nothing is missing, that the game has already been won, that you are not becoming wealthy. You are wealthy. You are not waiting for success. You embody success. This is where true power lies. In the invisible realm of consciousness, the masses may scoff, because they only believe what they can touch and measure. But you who understand the law, you see beyond appearances. You see from the end. You are no longer the person who hopes to attract money. You are the being through which money flows freely, naturally, continuously. Because you have become one with abundance. You no longer chase outcomes. You magnetize them. Your energy speaks before you do. Your vibration introduces you as a person of opulence, clarity, and purpose. Not because of a title or status or inheritance, but because of the assumption you carry. The deep inner conviction you nurture day and night. When you speak as one who already has. When you think from completion. And when you act, you do so with grace, with presence, and with certainty. Not because you're pretending, but because you've remembered the truth of who you are. And that truth, once remembered, can never be forgotten again. This is not a temporary manifestation. This is transformation. You are not faking it until you make it. You are feeling it until you become it. And once you become it in consciousness, the world has no choice. It must reflect it in form. So each morning when you rise, begin again. Enter the silence. Revisit the end. Live that scene vividly in your imagination. Hear the congratulations. Feel the satisfaction. Smell the air of success. Taste the richness of life. Walk out of your room not as someone trying to get something, but as someone who already has it. And when challenges arise, as they surely will, they do not deter you. They only prove to you that the old state is unraveling. Do not resist. Do not panic. Simply hold to the end. Reaffirm. This is just the shadow of the old me fading away. I know who I am now. You see, the world is plastic to your assumptions. Bend it gently with your inner word. Mold it lovingly with your imaginal acts. And it will become what you've dared to believe. To manifest like a millionaire, you must feel like a millionaire. That's it. No force. No grind. Just the pure, deliberate, confident embodiment of the state. And from that state all things are added unto you. And so, beloved listener, let this truth settle deeply within your soul. You are not here to strive, to chase, or to beg life for what is already yours. You are here to assume, to feel, to become. The secret to manifesting like a millionaire is not in how hard you work, nor in how much you know, but in how boldly you imagine, how faithfully you persist, and how completely you embody the version of yourself who already has it all. Do not wait. Do not look outside for signs. Go within. That is where your fortune lies. Speak the word. Feel it done. And walk as if the whole universe is conspiring to serve your vision, because it is. This is the divine law. This is the sacred truth. You are the operant power. You are the source of wealth. You are the millionaire you seek to become. Live it. Breathe it. Assume it, and it will be yours. Forever and always. It begins and ends with you.